Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you had a great day. I am here to share an awesome recipe with you. It's a deconstructed burger in a bowl. It's super high protein, packed with lots of fresh vegetables and healthy fats. So if you worked out today or at Brian's Zoom Fit class, this is a great dinner idea for you. And it's a twist on the classic burger, even with a special sauce. So what you're gonna wanna do for this burger bowl is you're gonna wanna take 1 pound of lean ground meat and brown it in your on your stovetop in a skillet. I did some lean ground beef. You can do chicken, you can do turkey, whatever your favorite is. You can even do chicken if you wanted, and you can do like a twist on a classic chicken sandwich. So I browned it in a little bit of olive oil and added a little bit of garlic for taste, and that portion is ready to go. Then you can serve this warm or cold depending on how you like it. I'm going to serve mine warm later. Now for the toppings portion, because the toppings to your burger is the most important part whenever you're ordering a burger. And we have lots of stuff to choose from. First, you're going to need some fresh lettuce. I'm using romaine lettuce today. Some romaine hearts, and all you're going to want to do is cut up the amount you want in your bowl, and you're going to start with this first. So I'm not going to quite do that yet. I'm just going to go over all the steps and show you how it is done. For this recipe, especially if you're serving it to his family, I'm doing it in a way so all my toppings are separate so people can construct their own, which is great when people take part in making their own meals. Sometimes it's even more enjoyable. So cut up your lettuce. And then in a separate bowls, there are different things you can chop up, and I'll show you that now. What will go great on this is some fresh tomatoes. You can use cherry tomatoes, red vine tomatoes, whatever tomatoes you have available would be great. Right now, unfortunately, we may not be able to have fresh tomatoes out of our garden, especially here in Erie, PA, but there's some great produce at the markets right now. So what you're going to want to do is just slice up those tomatoes, and then I'm going to put them in a separate bowl so everyone can choose their own. Another great topping is some great red onion. It's not quite as strong as your yellow onion, so it's a little more friendly to your palate to put on salads and burgers, and it won't have that really strong onion taste that some people may not enjoy. Now, you can even saute your onions if you want a little bit of twist, and you can do that right in your pan after you cook your ground beef. So it's another great thing to add in. I am going to just half my onion, peel it, and then what I'm going to do, instead of dicing it small, I'd rather leave it in half rings, which are more similar to what you would see on top of a burger at a restaurant. So I'm just going to cut them in little half rings and then just take them apart and put these in a bowl as well. They come right apart and make these great little delicious onion bites. So that's another topping you can add. You can also take some fresh dill pickles, slice those up or put those separately in a little bowl. I like having a burger bowl buffet so everyone can have wonderful toppings. Another great thing that you don't want to miss out on is the special sauce. So what you're going to need for this is a bowl, and we're going to be using some mayonnaise. You can use regular mayonnaise. You can use the olive oil base or the avocado mayonnaise, whatever type of mayo you use for your eating style. I just have some regular there. You're going to need some ketchup, a little bit of maple or coconut aminos, but I'm using maple today, pure maple syrup. You can put a little bit of dill pickle relish. I'm just going to put a few chopped up, diced up pickles in mine, and then you'll just need some onion powder if you want, and a little bit of pinch of salt. So I'm going to put this together for you. Let me get out my measuring cups. So for this, we are going to use 1/2 cup. I got a 1/4 cup here, so we're going to use 2 scoops of this. A 1/2 cup of mayonnaise is going to go into our bowl here. So we're going to measure out 1/2 cup. Again, this is not something you need to put on your burger. You can make up your own special sauce, or you can just eat your burger bowl with just the meat, the veggies, and sprinkle a little bit of cheese on there if you wanted to. So we're going to add that in. Let me get a little spoon out. That would help this out a little more. We're going to add a little bit more mayo to make it a full half cup. And then we are going to add some ketchup to our special secret sauce as well. This is going to be a great dressing that we can drizzle over our burger bowls. And it's something fun and tasty as well. So for the ketchup, we are going to want to add just 2 tablespoons of our ketchup. So I'm using just the Wegmans organic ketchup. It's a little bit lower in sugar, but honestly, it tastes identical to regular ketchup, but you're saving a lot of those added sugars, which is great. Like even everyone in the house eats this and cannot tell a difference. The only person that might be able to tell a difference is those dedicated ketchup eaters, and you know who I'm talking about. All right, also we're going to add just a teaspoon of our our maple syrup. I just want to make sure I have the right amounts for you in this recipe. So we're going to add a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of the sweetener. And again, if you were trying to stay away from any sugars, even natural sugars, coconut aminos is a good substitute at this point. But I'm just going to go ahead and add a half a teaspoon of the maple syrup. So there we go. Oh, I need a teaspoon. Pardon me. I have a half. It's 1 to 2 full teaspoons. So I'm going to add just a little bit more. And then you just mix this together. And this is going to be the secret sauce, similar to other restaurants that have that secret sauce on their burgers that everyone just loves and tries to replicate. So that's all there is to this. And then we're just going to put a little bit of pickles in here. So I'm going to take a few out of my jar. And I'm just going to slice them up, maybe 2 or 3 slices for this amount. And we're just going to slice our pickles up. We'll move that out of the way. And then we're going to add this, or so if you have real pickle relish, you can add that. But I'm just going to dice some dill pickles up really thin and add that to our secret sauce as well. So it's going to go right in there with everything else. And they say if you're using a pickle relish, you're going to want to add about a tablespoon of the pickle relish. So we're just adding like 3 slices. That's pretty equivalent to a tablespoon of your pickle relish. And that's all there is to our secret sauce. Now again, I like to keep all my ingredients separate for these burger bowls. That's way each person can make theirs however they want. Some people might not enjoy this sauce on it. It's just an option you have out there. So our secret sauce is ready. Our ground beef has been browned. Our lettuce will be chopped right before dinner. And then there's 2 other things you can do. You can add some delicious, one of the best ingredients ever, some freshly fried crispy bacon. Crumble that up, put that out as an option as well. And then lastly, if you want to add some great healthy fats to it, you can whip up a quick, let me get a little bowl out here, a quick guacamole. If you want a guacamole burger, all we're going to do is cut our guacamole, or our avocado, in half. Mine's very ripe, so this is perfect timing for this. We're just going to take the seed right out of the center, and then we're going to get another spoon, and we're going to just get the good part of the avocado out of the skin. Put that right in a bowl. And again, this is just a quick guacamole. If you want to make a true authentic guacamole, you can look up a recipe online. This just shares a little quick version in the recipe for all the different toppings that you could put on it. So put all that in there. We're going to add a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of salt. And a fork would be much better so you can mash up your avocado better. Just mash up your avocado, add a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon juice, and if you want, a touch of olive oil. And then store this in an airtight container, because our avocados can oxidize really fast. That means they can brown, but they're still good to eat. So we're going to add just like a half a teaspoon of lemon juice, and then add some salt as well. Mix that up, put a dollop on top of your ultimate burger bowl, and this is going to be the best burger you've had in a long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I will share the recipe for this in the comments below. It'll have the secret sauce in it, the avocado, quick guacamole, all the toppings for your burger bowl that you can imagine, and it'll show you how to put it together. So I try this recipe out. Let me know how it goes. We're having it for dinner, so I'll let you know tomorrow if it was a keep or a never make that again type recipe. I hope you guys had a great day, and we'll be back tomorrow with more wonderful lives filled with fitness and activities. Thanks, guys.